Alright, as you can see, my whammy bar looks like it's had it. But what's actually happened is there's a little spring that kind of snapped, and you just have to reattach it, or you might have to get another spring. But anyway, we'll see after we crack this open. Alright, here are the parts you're going to need. You're going to need a little pick just to kind of help you get the spring off. You're going to need tweezer. You're going to need a needle nose to kind of manipulate the spring. Cutters to you might have to cut off the end of the spring. And here is this is probably the hardest thing to find. This is a star, kind of like a star wrench, but you want the number 10. The number 10 star wrench. It's a strange thing to use for this, but anyway. Alright, so you want to take off the neck, you want to take off the strap first, take all that stuff off, and then deal with the screws. They're all around here. Take them all out, and there's one right below this warranty sticker. So you will void your warranty if you go through with this, so keep that in mind. But you have to take that sticker off, and there's a screw under there. Alright, like this. Take off everything, and then now you're ready to start taking out the screws. Once you get all the screws out, you want to, I should want to start kind of coming apart, but you might have to coax it a little bit. There we go. There we go. Gets a little sketchy up here. You have to kind of muscle a little bit here. Oh, I wonder if I missed a screw. I think I might have missed a screw. Oh no, I didn't. Yes, I did miss some screws. Oh, hold on one second. Okay, you have to turn it over now. You gotta take off the faceplate. It usually just kind of wants to come off. So you take that off. And now once you take off the faceplate, there's gonna be four more screws. So you gotta take those out. And those are, I believe, those are just small Phillips heads. So you take out the 4 screws next. The guitar won't come apart unless you take those screws out too. Okay, so once you get these 4 little screws out, and by the way, they are Phillips screws, little ones. So you get a little screwdriver for that. Then it's going to want to just kind of come apart. Now you got to be careful because the little spring and the gadget that broke is probably kind of flopping around inside. No. Oh, there it is. Yeah, here's the spring. Okay, so there's a spring that broke. Let me get in here and show you where it broke. And we turn this around here. See, here's the lever. What's supposed to happen are these supposed to kind of squeeze together. The spring's supposed to be stretched between here and here. So you put it on here. So you gotta just replace that spring. Now the way I did the last one is I just sort of bent off a little hook here. Sometimes it's easier to use the pliers, but I'm going to bend off a little hook. You just want to kind of bend it, kind of like the other side, as close as you can get, at least. It'll probably last, probably in the last six months or so. By the time you want to shop around for in the meantime, shop around for a spring about the same size. But anyway, yeah. So you want to get something, something looks like that. All right, it's going to be a little stiffer, but that's okay with these things. All right, so now you got to kind of wrestle this on. That's the hardest part. Again, there's these little tiny hooks here. You want to put the loops in these little, these little catches, and it's kind of tough. You just have to kind of wrangle it on there. But I don't know if I do it with a camera on. I might have to just. All right, as you can see, got that spring on. Well, it's kind of blurry. Sorry about that. But yeah, you have to kind of wrestle that spring on. The best thing to do is put put this end on first, and then I just kind of squeeze these together. and then I took my needle nose and just kind of stretched the other little ear over the other side. So that's pretty much it. It's pretty much fixed, and I just got to go backwards now and just put everything together. Yeah, alright, so like I said, she's you know, she's all fixed, and now you just sort of put everything back together. And the first thing you want to do is make sure this thing is settled in correctly. This is your hook up here. You want to put that in there. Yeah, and then you want to put this. Oh, I think I dropped the other part of the spring there. You want to put this over like that. Make sure everything is copacetic. Yeah, it's all good. And then the first thing you want to do is, I think, yeah, you want to, actually I guess it doesn't matter, you just want to start putting your screws in. Alright, once you get everything back together, you should have a working whammy bar. You know, the one thing I would say when you're putting this back together is just make sure you the straps at the end, these weird things, are in place before you put it all together. Otherwise, you're going to wind up taking the screws out again just so you can put those back in. So make sure these things are all in place, and you should be good to go. I hope this helps you out. All right.